Nichukua kiti ya urais 2044. Yes. Nataka Kenya inibadilishe Kenya kabisa. Yes. Nataka uone kama uko Kenya na kama uko Amerika. Yes. Kwa sababu kitu naenda kufanya. Yes. Kwanza nitatoa maneno ya Januari kwa kalenda. Yes. Watu wana complain Januari si mzuri juu ya njaa mingi, pesa hakuna. Yes. Nitatoa Januari. No. Nataka Desemba kwa ngapi? 2. Lower Desemba na hapa Desemba. Wapi? Yes. Alafu kitu tena naenda kufanya 2044. Yes. Nikichukua kiti urais. Yes. Watu wengine wanachelewa kasi juu ya kutengeneza chai kuwasa jiko. Yes. Naona nitatengeneza chai Kericho. Yes. Alafu imwagwe kwa daram. Yes. Iteremuke kwa fireji. Yes. Kila bomba pate chai Kenya mzima. Alafu tena wa Kenya. Yes. Ile kitu naenda kufanya. Yes. Nataka kama bibi yako aliwacha klasi 8. Yes. Na wewe uliwacha klasi 4. Yes. Nitachukua 4 yako. Yes. Naongeza na 8 ya bibi yako. Yes. Hiyo ni 10 na ngapi? 12. Alafu napatia nyinyi certificate ya form 4. Yes. Sasa mwenye aliwacha klasi 4. Yes. Atachukua photocopy. Yes. Alafu mwenye aliwacha klasi 8. Yes. Atachukua original. Yes. Na niko na hakika 2044 naenda kuchukua kiti ya urais. Asa
Papa minta uang dong buat kopi.
Limon para. Ayo, Mak. Ayo, Mak.
Papa minta uang dong buat kopi.
Limon para. Ayo, Mak. Limon para.
Papa minta uang dong buat kopi.
Subhanallah, Sanu. Anak kasra.
El limón para.
Four businesses that have a lot of profit, but people don't know. Hi, my name is Coach Ekogwashen. If today is your first time watching my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Also, turn on the notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video, you are going to be the first person to watch my video. So what are the four businesses that have a lot of profit in Africa? The first one you can consider is cattle farming. Cattle farming is very profitable business, but majority of the people don't know, because starting a cattle farming comes with a lot of challenges. But I've said many times that life is all about risk. For example, you have to travel to the northern part of Ghana, if you are in Ghana and you're watching this video, to get the cattle to the southern part. And you also have to get a place that you are going to rear the cattle, you understand? So you can go to a village, because cattle farming is not something that you can do in a city. For example, if you are in Accra, you can go to Eastern region or Volta region and get a land. You can rent the land, you can buy the land, depend on your pocket, and start your cattle farming. You see, if you are a young guy and you are in the city looking for something that you can start and make money, with small amount of money, you can start from 2, 3, even 1. You start from there, and gradually you can make money from it. Cattle farming is very, very profitable, but majority of the people don't know that they can make a lot of money from it. Number 2 is cassava farming. Now, cassava can be used for so many things. For example, ethanol, gari, cassava dough, even the leaves itself can be used. So let's assume that you live in the city, anywhere in Africa. Okay? You can get a farmland in a village. You don't have to buy the land. Don't buy the land. Let them lease the land for you for, let's say, 10 years or 7 years. Start your cassava farms. Okay. Now, with this particular business, right, you can make a lot of profit. Gari is one of the common food that we use in West Africa. Okay. Now, you can process your cassava into gari, and across Europe, you can export your gari to Europe or America. You can also sell your gari in Africa by branding the gari, and you can sell. For example, secondary schools, you can sell your gari to secondary schools, universities, and make money. For example, you can sell your gari to Kivu and make money. And if you are in Africa, gari business is very, very profitable. You can also go into cassava dough, cassava flour. You have to learn how to make money from cassava business. You can buy a machine from China and start processing your gari in Africa. You can also sell the raw cassava to companies, because there are so many companies. I know of a Chinese company in Ghana that they buy the raw cassava. And there are so many companies that will buy the cassava from you, because there are companies that I know, for example, because I live in Ghana, that they will buy the cassava from you and process the cassava into what? Into gari. They will just come to the farm and buy. So if you're a young man and you are looking for a side hustle, if you live abroad and you are looking for a business, you can start in Africa and make money. go into cassava farming. Now, let me tell you the secret. See, you can come to Africa if you have your papers. Look for the land, let's say 10 acres. Start with 10 acres. And 10 acres of land is not expensive, especially when you go to the village. It's not expensive, right? Get this 10 acres, start your cassava farming, okay? When you plant the cassava and everything, you go back to Europe or America. When it is time for you to harvest the cassava, you come, you harvest the cassava and you sell. Like I said, if you don't have the means to process the cassava, just sell the cassava to the companies because they are ready to buy. Number 3, ginger farming. Ginger farming is very, very profitable, but most people don't know. If you're a university graduate and you're looking for something that you can start and make money, my dear, go into ginger farming. It will shock you how much money you are going to make from ginger farming. And like I said earlier, with the ginger farming, you can get companies ready to buy all the ginger. The truth is you have not started it and you are always thinking about where am I going to get buyers. Start it. And in business, I always tell you to start small. If you are going to start small and gradually you grow the business, you make a lot of profit. Why are you staying home waiting for somebody to employ you? As a young guy, you can look for a land in the village and start your ginger farming. Pay attention to it, execute it well, and with time, you make a lot of profit. I've said many times that money hides in dirty places in Africa. And if you want to succeed in Africa, you have to do the things that majority of the people are not willing to do. If you're going to do what the masses are not willing to do, that will bring you money. But our people, because of the way we have been programmed to think, we are always looking for a white-collar job. And that will not help you. Just change your mindset and try any of these 3 ideas that I've spoken about. And you will see that with time, you will start what? Making money. The last one is car washing business. Now look at Africa. We have bad roads in Africa. And our cars are always dirty. To go into washing bay business, you need a land. And you have to also get the land in a good location. Right now, if you get the land in a good location and you have the money to buy the necessary equipment and you start your washing bay business, you are going to make money because, like I said earlier, our cars are always dirty. And with washing bay business, you can make a lot of money, but it all depends on the person who is going to manage the business for you. But if you are going into business, my dear brother, my dear sister, don't hire people who are not competent. If you're going into business, don't say that my family members are there, so I'm going to employ my family members because they are going to collapse your business. Always hire competent people to manage your business for you, and you'll be good to go. So, for example, if you are a busy person and you're thinking about how are you going to succeed in this business, you have to put CCTV cameras around where you are running the business, right? And get somebody who is going to manage the CCTV camera for you. So a day, you can monitor the cars coming to the washing bay. And you cannot do everything by yourself. Because I know that a lot of people say that when they start business in Africa, and the people who manage the business sometimes drop their money. Putting CCTV cameras in place and getting somebody to manage the CCTV camera for you, trust me, you are good to go. Business is the only way you can make a lot of money and make impact. If you are going to depend solely on salary, you are going to be miserable, you are going to be broke. You need to start a business, and Africa is the best continent you can start a business and make money because Africa is a developing continent. Subscribe to this channel and also turn on the notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video, you are going to be the first person to watch my video.